So one of the first things you want to do is try to get the drawing, the proper drawing accurately of your still life onto your canvas paper or your canvas board. And there are different ways of doing this. You can, of course, do it by freehand, just looking at the setup that's in the room and then just draw it out with a pencil or a little bit of paint. But if you're not comfortable doing that and you know it's going to take you a long time to get the drawing right, there are a couple of other alternatives. You can, of course, take a picture of it and print it out just on cheap computer paper like this, and you can create a grid, and you can make the grid as complicated as you like and have, lots of squares going across and lots of squares going down, making it much more intricate and complex. And you can create those squares, another grid onto your canvas paper and transfer the image square by square. You may have done this in a drawing class. Another way of doing it is doing a carbon copy transfer. So I have prepared another black and white copy of this, and the best way to do it, and obviously this is going to have some size limitations, but for our purposes, our canvas paper being 12 by 16, and if you print something out that's on computer paper 8.5 by 11, it's pretty decent. I mean, you're going to have some empty space here, which I can extend the background and the tabletop, but it's pretty close to life size as far as still life items are concerned. So what I'm about to do is just, I'm going to take that computer paper with the image on it, and on the back side, a fancy setup. All right, so now that I have a lot of this rubbed on, and you can see how the graphite's gonna rub off if I rub on the surface, I'm gonna flip it over and tape it down so that it doesn't move on me when I start drawing this. And I'm gonna put it right about center. Now, if you know where you want things to go and you're compiling different images from different photo references, you can cut and paste and do this in different locations, of course. So now I'm going to take a pencil and trace the main parts of this still life. So I'm gonna press hard, and obviously pressure is what is going to transfer the image. So harder I push, the better and clear the image will be. Now I'm going to remove and there's a little sunlight coming in creating a glare, but now you can see that there is a pretty decent transfer of the main components, and that will allow us to have some accurate beginnings to our drawing.